Okay, so some of the time, instead of letters, you're going to be given values, and they're going to ask you for what is the sine of your theta, or your phi, what is the cosine of phi, and what is the tangent of phi. And a lot of the time, most of the time, we're going to actually plug in numbers. Okay, so let's say you were given that that lowercase a, which is the length of the opposite side, that's the distance from here to here. Let's say we were told that that was 5 units. I'm sorry. We were told that that was 3 units, like 3 inches, perhaps 3 inches. And then we were told that side B was a little bit bigger. That side B is this side here, that's the distance from here to here. Let's say we were told that that was 4 inches long. And then finally, let's say they told us that the hypotenuse, side C right here, was 5 inches long, okay? If they had told us these values, 3, 4, and 5. Now, 5 is the distance for the hypotenuse. The side directly opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse, and that's always going to be the longest of the 3 sides, is it? Yes, 3, 4, 5, okay? All right, so now that we know the length of these values, the hypotenuse C, 5 inches, that means the distance from here to here is this length right here, 5 inches. Now, we can now plug in values for the sine of our angle, the cosine of the angle, and the tangent of the angle. What will the sine of the angle end up being? What letter over what letter? And again, we're going to use the opposite over the hypotenuse. So what number over what number?
It would be 3 over 5.
Good job. Now, if these fractions need to be reduced, you will reduce them. In this case, this can't be reduced, but if it was reducible, you would have to reduce it at the end there. All right? What about for the cosine of our angle? What numbers are we going to plug in for the adjacent over the hypotenuse?
It would be 4 over 5.
Very good. Notice that the hypotenuse is the denominator on both the sine and the cosine. All right? Now, lastly, what about the tangent? Opposite over adjacent. What number over what number?
It would be 3 over 4.
Perfect. All right? So that's pretty typical of a problem. Let's do one more example like this, and then we'll move forward onto the problem.